River Raid is a scrolling shooter originally released on the Atari 2600 in 1982. The game uses a top-down perspective as you fly a fighter jet over the River of No Return in a raid behind enemy lines. You obtain score by shooting enemy vehicles such as tankers, tanks, helicopters, boats, and structures like fuel depots and bridges. Different enemies offer different scores when destroyed. The game utilizes a basic refueling mechanic, which is simply done by flying over a fuel depot. Your plane will crash if you hit any landmass or enemies, but should you be able to avoid hitting anything, the River of No Return is technically limitless and you could fly on forever. This mechanic was incredible at the time and was a real technical achievement in the development of video games. River Raid was a big success when it released, with over 1 million cartridges sold. The game is considered a classic on the Atari and is still a lot of fun to play today. Berzerk is a multi-directional shooting maze game. You control a stickman whilst navigating around the maze, which is filled with many robotic enemies. You're armed with a laser gun to kill the robots and attempt to escape. Later in the game, alongside the robots is your arch-nemesis, Evil Otto. There is no way to kill Otto, and instead you must avoid him by moving around the maze in different directions. Otto can go through walls and is attracted to the player character. If robots remain in the maze, Otto moves slowly, about half as fast as the player character, but he speeds up to match the player's speed once all the robots are killed. Evil Otto moves exactly the same speed as the player going left and right, but he can move faster than the player going up and down. Therefore, no matter how close Otto is, the player can escape as long as they avoid moving straight up or down. Berzerk is notably one of the first video games to use speech synthesis, featuring talking robots. In the 1980s, computer voice compression was very expensive, and this would have cost the manufacturer $1,000 per word. In Rampage, players take control of gigantic monsters trying to survive against onslaughts of military forces. Each round is completed when a particular city is completely reduced to rubble. As monsters, they need to raise ill buildings in a high-rise city to advance to the next level, eating people and destroying helicopters, tanks, taxis, police cars, boats and trolleys along the way. The monsters can climb the buildings, punching them to pieces on the way down, which will eventually reduce them to rubble. The various people can also be punched or grabbed, and food items can be eaten. The monsters receive damage from enemy bullets, sticks of dynamite, shells, punches from other monsters and falls. Damage is recovered by eating the various food items such as fruit, roast chicken, or even the soldiers themselves. If a monster takes too much damage, it reverts into a naked human and starts walking off the side of the screen. Rampage is a very fun game of total destruction and violence. Thanks for watching guys, please feel free to like and subscribe for a new top 10 video every week, leave your comments down below, and you can follow me on Twitter at @TheRetroView. I'll see you next time.